Hello everyone! If your day seems hopelessly ruined to you, you are in the right place. The guys from today's selection will prove that it could always be worse. Let's get it on.
O barracão da firma, olha. Meu Deus do céu. Deus tomar conta, você é louco. Quando vai? Não tem como correr? Ergue.
Have you ever had a bad day at work turn into a bad day without work? The launch was quite successful, but the car decided to give the boat a little push. This guy is so concerned about preservation of bee species that he decided to sacrifice his own car. It was the coolest stunt ever filmed with this camera. Are we the only ones who think that's hardly a fitting road for a family sedan? Question to the experts. How much will this disaster of an unloading cost in damages? Check out how a little detail makes the situation 100 times worse. It's a cesspool truck. That time when it would be clearly appropriate to think about the future. When the fight for a parking space gets on, you don't really care about the brand of your opponent's car. Although perhaps the universe simply doesn't like Italian cars. What usually comes after someone says, "Come on, I did that hundreds of times"? Thankfully, the only ones who suffered from this incident were the guy who ordered 400 tons of rubble and the owner of this Titanic. If you are thinking about moving to Vietnam, you're welcome. The chance of this happening was about 1 in a million, but the owner of this car has clearly run out of luck. Remember this video every time the navigator offers you to take a shortcut. In Turkey, the elements decided to move the bridge to a new location. We hope that this gesture means the amount the insurance company would reimburse him, not the number of passengers left on board. It could only be worse if it was an office of a roof-selling company. The fine print in the contract read, "The vessel carries from 1 to 7 tanks, depending on luck."
Oh, he's doing it. I got it all on video.
At least it's almost done. Kind of.
Sometimes one trouble is followed immediately by another. The way the universe works is that if you have a bad day, then someone is bound to have a good one, like these guys who collect honey from a damaged truck. You might have doubts that the yacht would pull through, but the boat on the left had more strength than we thought. This is how pickup trucks are born. In the UK, during a storm, a 400-year-old oak fell on a family's house.
He's very obedient. Sits.
You realise that's its worst day in 4 centuries, right?
No. 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 No.
Judging by the scream, Luke Skywalker's house was flooded.
No.
YouTuber Ben Maller decided to go on a business trip by plane, but he certainly didn't expect such a twist. Well, in a couple of minutes, they took off anyway. Certainly not the nicest situation, but you've got to admit, you feel like shaking the cameraman's hand. By morning, it'll become the most expensive parking spot in his life. You can feel the taste of sand in your mouth, even through the monitor.
It's gonna go dark. We're gonna lose the highway here shortly. Yeah, it's got dark. I can't see nothing. I can't see the bins that were just.
Oh, stuff is coming out of it. Gas is coming out of it. Pull over! You need to get them to pull over. There's so much coming
The only
out.
thing worse than this situation itself is that the driver doesn't care about it at all. The guy in red is just happy to have an unscheduled day off. For the wind, this is as easy as for us to remove the protective film from a smartphone. How hard was the day for the bikers that they're so calm about what's happening? Some hair tutorials from TikTok look really crazy. Is it a mass jailbreak? Well, the driver isn't getting out, so everything must be going according to plan. Still think that coffee spilled on your shirt in the morning is a real disaster? Although these are not our failures, the bad streak must end anyway. Give this video a like, share your failures in the comments, and see you soon.